Hey everyone, Will here from Mature Minded Gamers, and today we're going to be taking a look at a game that is coming out soon called Wormholes. This one is from Peter McPherson from AEG. Now this one is a 1 to 5 player game, ages 10 and up. It plays around 45 minutes, but what I've found is that the higher player counts actually makes the game go even faster. So lower player counts takes longer to play, and there's because of an interesting mechanic with these wormholes. I got a chance to play this at Gen Con 2022, and I'm actually super excited to talk about it today and show you the contents with this unboxing video. So the whole point of the game is to create wormholes, deliver passengers, and connect the galaxy. By doing so, you're going to be gaining victory points. So let's take a look, and first and foremost, the box art is fantastic. It's got a linen finish to the box itself, and it just feels good and sturdy. And again, I think that art is absolutely gorgeous. So looks pretty wild. All right, so we've got first off the rulebook: connect the galaxy one wormhole at a time. The objective is each player is the captain of a passenger ship capable of creating wormholes. A player on a wormhole token must instantly warp to its pair, no matter the distance. Alright, so we've got a setup example, we've got first turn, you got examples of moving, dropping off passengers, free actions you can take, ending of turn, and how the game ends. We've got understanding the galaxy map, giving examples of different icons, as well as over here a solo variant, which I'm actually happy to give a shot to. And on the back, we've got some credits and special things and playtesters. On the back here, I would have rather seen a round breakdown or a round summary, as opposed to this. However, this is always, nice to be able to give a shout out to people. All right, so we've got two punch boards. Now let's see how these tokens punch. Big ones punch good, medium ones punch pretty well, and the smaller ones, a little tightness to them, but not too bad at all. As far as cardboard quality, pretty darn thick on even the bigger tokens. They feel nice and chunky in your hands. They're not way too thin, and they overall just feel really good. And I think linen finish on here. Yep, I can tell. Linen finish on the punches, or on the art. Looks good, feels good, is good. All right, so let's take a look at what is inside. Now, these wormhole tokens are fantastic. Now, this is what is one of my favorite parts about this, is moving around these wormholes and just how these wormhole tokens look. If you can't tell on the camera, I mean, they're shiny, they look beautiful. You got, when you place the wormhole, then when the wormhole's open, you've got arrows to indicate where the other wormhole goes to. These feel good. They are essentially just little wooden chips, but man, do they not only feel good, they're nice and chunky and have a lot of pop on the table presence as well. You've got double-sided boards here that is going to give some variation to every setup. Now, some of these are only going to be used in higher player count games. So like this one here says 4+, so that's in 4 more players. And, they've got another one here, it's 4. And some of these, like this one's 1, but on the other side, which again, just adds more variation to the game itself. And just overall, this game just looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, these tiles, these do remind me a lot of Zaya, as far as like how the aesthetics of the tiles look. Now, obviously, these tiles are a little bit bigger, which is pretty awesome. I would rather Zaya had big tiles like this. And the art is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Quite a few of these tiles, quite a few double-sided ones. Yep, absolutely. So fantastic. As far as like the thickness and everything, really good. They feel good. They look good, they feel good, and again, it is good. So, all right, let's take a look at these cards and what you're going to be really doing in the game. All right, so one thing I mentioned on the back of the rulebook, it does not have like a turn breakdown, but what is nice is there are enough of these turn structure cards to pass out to everybody that goes through the turn structure on one side, as well as what the icons and the different map features mean and how they work, which is nice to be able to pass out. Again, the card quality is actually pretty good. These, for whatever reason, are not linen finish, like the boards themselves and the box and the tokens. These cards are a little bit thinner quality, but overall, they're good. They're good. They're functional. Let's put it that way. So you're going to have these different cards now. These correspond, each of these, like this one here, corresponds to a certain planet that is on the board. And what you're going to be doing is when you're adjacent to the planet itself, you can turn these in for a free action to drop off and score victory points. Now you've got tons of different location planets that you'll be traveling to, having a handful of cards, picking up passengers, trying to take them to different spots, all while taking different wormholes and delivering people. But there are, again, a ton of different planets you're going to be going to, people you'll be turning in. Now, each one of these, though, is worth 2 victory points. One thing I'd like to see is maybe like a tree that, you know, if for every one you turn in, like the first one you turn in is worth less. The more you turn in on one turn is worth more, as opposed to all of them being worth 2. I think that would have given some more tactful decisions on where you're going to be going and when you're going to be going to it. Now, at the end of the turn, you can always, and there's a lot of this one. Wow, there's more of that one, it seems like, than anything else. Overall, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks beautiful. It's got, again, the number of players to what cards you'll be adding. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Kind of wish it had been some sort of indicator at the top so you could have easily just gone through and find out what you needed. Back of the cards are all the same. And yeah, that is what's in the box for Peter McPherson's Wormholes from AEG. And again, this has been Will doing your unboxing today. So be sure to check out all our other great content on MatureMindedGamers.com. We do video games, board games, and so much more. So until next time, everyone, stay safe. Game on.